Hello everyone, welcome back to another election prediction video. This time we have Governor of California, Gavin Newsom, and Governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis. This is a 2024 election prediction, but this might be what the 2028 election looks like. DeSantis and Newsom are having a debate in a month or so, so that'll be interesting to watch. I'm definitely going to watch it. But again, Newsom, he's a much better debater than DeSantis, in my opinion. But we'll see in a month. But I think Newsom would do quite well in the debates. But getting into this, it's going to be quite an interesting election to be quite competitive. Again, these are quite popular governors in each of their states, but let's get on with it. So the state of Alaska, again, I could see Newsom underperforming with rural white voters, especially. So I think Alaska would be safe Republican here. Colorado would be safe Democratic, and Virginia and New Mexico down to likely margins or so. Iowa, again, Newsom quite usually fares quite poorly in the state of Iowa, so I really don't think he has any chance of winning it. I think this will be a safe Republican state with DeSantis as the nominee against Newsom. Ohio, I'm going to put it down to likely Republican. Again, DeSantis isn't as populist as Donald Trump. He would definitely not as fare as well in Ohio as Trump would. In Texas, again, Newsom faltered a bit with Latino voters. He kind of dropped the ball in the 2022 California governor elections, which caused them to lose a lot of House races in California, which the Democrats could have easily won if they did better with Latino voters, or if they actually got more turnout among them. But again, due to Newsom not performing that as well with Latino voters, I see Texas as likely Republican, and just due to the underperformance of Latino voters, it would probably also carry over to Florida, thus making it likely Republican. Nebraska's second. I could see Gavin Newsom not doing as well with Biden here. Newsom probably wouldn't be as seen as moderate as Joe Biden is in this district, which is why he underperforms here, shifting it from likely blue to lean blue. In Maine at large, again, it's a very socially liberal state. I think Newsom would fare quite well here, and I could see DeSantis doing a bit worse in Maine second because, again, usually populist types of candidates do a bit better in Maine second, and Newsom would probably be seen as a bit more moderate than DeSantis here, which is why I'm putting this as a lean Republican for now. I think he underperforms Trump's likely victory in Maine second. In New Hampshire, again, DeSantis is quite socially conservative. I see Newsom quite easily winning New Hampshire against him. Minnesota also, I just don't think DeSantis would do quite well enough with independent voters that bring it down to a lean blue victory. North Carolina and Georgia, these are two states that I think DeSantis could do quite decent against Newsom in. North Carolina putting his lean Republican, and Georgia, I still think it would stay as tilt Republican. I still think a lot of black voters would just turn out in opposition towards DeSantis because they protest against DeSantis literally all the time in Florida, black voters. So I don't think DeSantis would do amazing there, but I do think he'd maybe do enough to get a tilt Republican victory just because Gavin Newsom would be seen as moderate as Joe Biden is. In Nevada and Arizona, I could see DeSantis winning in Nevada because, again, Newsom underperformed Latino voters. But Arizona, I think Newsom would probably have a slight edge here just with independent voters breaking his way. Even if he has losses with Latino voters, independents could just see that DeSantis isn't as moderate as Gavin Newsom is on the issues. So we're coming down to the three last states here: Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. And again, DeSantis isn't as populist as Donald Trump, which would definitely hurt him in all three of these states, which is why I have Michigan going to Newsom by about 2 points, Pennsylvania going to Newsom by about 1.5%, in Wisconsin, the cherry on top, I think Newsom would be able to get a narrow victory here as well. Have it as going as tilt Democratic. So I think the popular vote, I think it would go like 3.5% in favor of Newsom against DeSantis. Again, DeSantis' favorability rating has went off the cliff. It's just getting worse and worse for him as voters find out more and more about his policies and just dislike him as a candidate. He's really gotten weaker than Donald Trump in the general election. But other than that, if you enjoyed this video, I'd highly recommend subscribing to the channel. And also, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I always read your feedback, and you should let me know any video recommendation ideas. I'm always up for taking them. But other than that, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.